Welcome to HotDrops. In this episode, we're doing first person versus third person. Enjoy. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. I took off work and we're doing HotDrops. We're going for Lipovka this time, even though power is right there and tempting me so badly. We're gonna do Lipovka. Like, this is a pretty underdropped city, if you will. Not a lot of people seem to go here. The targets are usually the power plant or Malta over there. Of course, then you got Stalber, which is, I don't know why it even exists. They really need to switch up that upper east side of the map. There's just nothing there. Just a giant hill with some ruins that you have to then run down for 10 minutes, so it's never worth dropping in Stalber. I'm looking at you, Grander. Doesn't really look like anyone's here with me, which is kind of weird, but that's okay. Oh, there's one. It's going to be a battle at the warehouse, 2-3 guys. See what we can do. Auto shotty. Okay in this situation, because I know I'm going to be inside. And helmet. Always need a helmet before you enter a fight. I'd rather have the auto shotty than the pump, for sure. Let's see if we can take this guy out. So I'm going to use my third person, as always, to peek around the corner first to see if he's there. Oh, he's here. I don't think he has a gun, because he did not he did not aim at me as soon as I came around the corner. He had the drop on me, but I knew he didn't have a gun because he didn't step out and shoot me, so worked out in my favor. These warehouses are always a crapshoot. Oh, I don't want that. Level 3. So I know I've got at least one other guy sort of in the middle of the city over there. But I'm going to assume that he cleared out everything that was in here, but nope, he did not. That's all I got right now, so I'm going to throw that extended mag on my auto shotty. For those of you who haven't turned on the Shadowplay integration yet, you need to do it. You absolutely need to do it. I've turned it on and it saves every single kill, death, or knockdown. And it is so much easier to make clips. I'm going to be cranking out clips for my hot drop episodes. It's really nice. Every time you get a kill, it pops up in the top right screen that it saved the kill or a double kill. It even knows if you got like 2 or 3 kills at once, and it saves both of them. Really nice to have. Also sucks that it's only for people who have NVIDIA graphics cards. But I feel like that's the majority. Especially since right now the mining craze is happening and NVIDIA cards are expensive, but nowhere near as expensive as AMD's. AMD prices are through the roof right now. So now is not a very good time to buy a computer. Alright. Got off on a tangent there. I'm just going to loot up around here. I know that guy's around me, sort of in the middle of the city. I don't know exactly where, but that's okay. We'll find him. I want to be more prepared when I eventually do meet up with them. Pump shotties for days. Let me grab that frag grenade. Quick draw for AR. I'm not going to use a pistol anymore at this point, so I'm not grabbing pistol attachments. Just trying to find an AR. One thing to always remember when you pick up an SMG, they always start on single fire, but they're really effective in auto fire, so you want to make sure you hit B, or whatever button you've changed it to switch it to auto. Because, for me at least, I always use the UMP or any SMG from very close up, so I'm usually not going to be tapping it in single fire, and now that they've fixed that bug where you no longer stop firing in full auto, I trust full auto a lot more. So I'm going to be using full auto whenever I can with an SMG when I'm up close. Alright, I think I have enough stuff. Let's start making our way down. There he is. I just saw him. You probably missed him. It was a very quick scamper across the screen there, but he's about 60 degrees right now. There he is. He just ran into the house. He doesn't know where I am. I'm going to skirt around the back. Again, keeping my gun in full auto. I got a red dot on it, so I feel pretty comfortable. Oh, there he is. So there's another guy. Unless he ran all the way through, which is possible. There was definitely enough time for that guy to run all the way through that house. But he also was, like, looking back into the house, so I don't really know what that was about. I'm not going to loot his box yet, because there definitely could be a guy here. And he went down so fast. He had to be damaged somehow. I think I only hit him like once or twice. That was weird. Let me just run into this house real quick. Yeah, he missed that. I don't know what he was doing, unless he saw me. But he just ran right through the house, front to back. That was very strange. But sometimes people do weird stuff in this game. Extended quick draw, beautiful. I think this goes without saying, but when you throw an extended quick draw on a weapon, you have to make sure you reload it again, because it'll still have the 30 rounds instead of the 40 it can hold. So this is a really weirdly looted house. People like ran in here, they went upstairs, but they missed some wide open first aid kits on the first floor. Very weird. Let's see what this guy had. Okay, so he has an AR. I'm gonna keep the ump. I'm gonna drop my shotgun. And always moving. Notice how I'm looting like this? Always moving around. Because if someone happens to have their scope on me from a very far distance away, I don't want to be sitting here. Because if I sit here and stand still, I'm an easy shot, easy target. So you always want to be moving, like just using your WASD keys, like walking in a circle like this to try to loot those bodies really fast, and just keep moving, keep moving. Make sure you're not setting yourself up for an easy kill. Alright, I've got my AR. I'm going to throw some stuff on it. AR, not suppressor, flash hider. Extended mag and red dot. Do I have anything else? Quick draw. I'm just going to toss right now. I don't really need that. I'm not going to pick up a second AR. I can put a grip on my ump, make sure I'm all reloaded and ready to go. Gas is moving in, so I'm moving out. I think there is a garage with a car in it. Somewhere, it might be that building with the tank on the top. I forget exactly where it is. What's the circle look like? Fairly far. Oh, not this building. That was the one I think I was thinking of, and there's nothing in it, so that's a bummer. I know I don't have a lot of time, but I'm still going to check the storefront, because these places, pro tip for you guys, loots for days up in here. Almost every city has one of these buildings with a store. It's like a bar. I guess it's a restaurant, technically. Like I have a bar here. But there's very good loot in all of these restaurants all across the map. So if you can jump out of town and land at one of these, you're going to be in good shape. Highly recommended. And also the loot spawns at interesting spots here, like that first aid was over there. There's usually loot that spawns here, which is sort of a different spot than usual. You always are looking for loot on the ground, but there's definitely sometimes where the loot can spawn, in this case even on the couch. Okay, we need to get out of here. Also, this is a loot spot, obviously, outside the building, which is kind of rare. But can't have stuff there. There's another empty garage. I need to get the heck out of Dodge, and the gas is going to be on me. So what I have to do now is just head for the road and just hope there's something here. I have a long way to go. So I'm hoping for a motorcycle. Don't see anything. We might be in for a bit of a run. It's alright though. I think I killed off everyone that was here, so I'm feeling relatively safe. Oh, there's a motorcycle. That is great. Great news. And a sidecar. Bad news, but we'll make do. So today I'm going to do some third persons, just like this one, and I'm also going to do some first person games. I want to sort of compare the difference between the two game modes as far as like camera angles and peeking and positioning, because there's definitely a lot of difference. Wow. There's definitely a lot of difference between the two game modes. Personally, I've found since I've started playing first person that it's much more exciting. It's much harder, yeah, but it's very exciting. It's a lot more faster paced to me, it feels. Just because, like, you can't use your camera to peek around the corners, and you know that if you see someone, they see you. But if you don't see anyone, like, they can't see you. Basically, you can use your third person. Okay, this is bad. Ooh, that almost killed me. Basically, you can use your third person to look around corners, and that's not something you can do in first person. So you have to be able to see someone in order for them to be able to see you back. That's basically what I'm trying to get at here. That was extremely close to death. One thing to mention with the motorcycle, which I don't think I've brought up in the past, was that there are keys to air control. So you can press spacebar to pitch up, or control and press and hold it to pitch down. So when you go over bumps like this, I'll show you as soon as I go over a slight jump, you can pitch the motorcycle up like that and flip it and do an awesome front flip somehow. Or you can pitch down with control. You can also pitch left and right with Q and E if you press and hold those keys. Those will sort of help you straighten out if you're going over a jump that feels like you're about to flip, or if you're not going to land it smoothly. So you can sort of pitch and compensate for that. Just let's see if we can drop. Sometimes it's tough to see drops in the car. You can switch to first person and look up. Sometimes that helps. I think we got a drop, but we can chase it. Let's do it. A little damaged. Not feeling too great about that, but I have to go this way anyway, so let's just keep on keeping on. I don't think it ever dropped, which is weird. Maybe it's going to drop way in that second circle, since the next circle just popped. I do want to heal. Let's park here for a second and heal. I also noticed you can run a motorcycle straight into a wall and it does no damage to you. Maybe that's a glitch or something, but I've ran a motorcycle full speed into a brick wall and it hasn't damaged me, so that's kind of interesting. We got lots of bandages. We're going to use bandages. I have a couple boosters. I got 20 bandages, so I'm all set there. But you can just see the amount of loot that I got from Lipovka. Like, that's a pretty good spot that a lot of people don't seem to jump at, just because it's kind of out of the way. We're going to do the painkiller because I want to get up to 100. So the circle is northwest. We still got to head that way. Nice, another booster. That's good. I'm going to check the roof here. I have a little time, so might as well just loot this place. Looking for a better vest. That would be ideal. Here's some shots. Sound like they're from the north. A car is rolling up on me. I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to see if I can take him out. He doesn't know where he's getting hit from, which is good. He's looking that way, so there's got to be a guy over there. Yep, you see those little dirt puffs, and he's taking some shots. I think I can hit from here. Need a scope. Is that his face, or is that a hole in the tree? I think it's a hole in the tree. Oh, there's an AK. It's kind of cool. I don't really need it. No, I don't really need it. But what I can do here, yep, see, he's doing this. Definitely sees me now. Hit him a couple times. We can draw this fight out. We can draw this fight out because right now I have him pinned. He can get as close as he wants to me, but he has to always expose himself to do that. So we're just going to take our time here. We're going to toss a grenade. There's no reason for me to approach him because he has to come to me. That was a short range there. It's so hard to see grenades as they fly through the air. So he's peeking, he's looking. As soon as he steps out and runs towards me, I'm gonna push up and take him out. But I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna try to not expose myself. I don't want him to see exactly where I am, but I want him to make a move. He's still sneaking and peeking here. He doesn't know where I am. I don't think he can see me from this angle, but I can see him. Oh, Jesus, I'm a bad shot. Still getting warmed up. But I lit him up bad, so he needs to heal, so I'm pushing him now. There we go. This is the first time I played in a while. That did not feel very smooth to me. Need a level 2 vest, definitely need that. I have a lot of bandages, I need to drop them. I need some more ammo in the place of those. And this boosters would be cool. I don't need these sights. I'm hanging on to the sniper rifle attachments in case I get one. Okay, I got another car coming. Gonna heal fast. Okay, he's swapping out for the UAZ. Shit, I don't want him to run me over. Yeah, just wasting my time here. I've gotten run over so many times. I just don't want that to happen. So, as soon as I see a truck coming right at me, I just try to bail out. I'm just gonna double check. I'm in the gas, but it's not really hurting too bad. I'm okay with it. Just checking I got all the ammo. Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna hold on to the scope. I'm not gonna put it on my gun. I'm just gonna use the red dot that I dropped. There we go. Feeling pretty rusty. Like I said, it's been about a week and a half since I played. And this is the first game of the day, so feels a little squirrely. But you can see how I handled that position. It was just waiting for him to move. If I was a better shot, I would have taken him out as he was running towards me. But I was sucking it up big time. Oh, oh, that was stupid. I tried to pull a move and run him over. I almost got him. That was good. Alright, on to the next. Remember, kids, if you drive straight at someone and they have a gun pointed at your face, you're gonna die. Pro tip. That was stupid, but we learned something today, didn't we? And that's what this game is all about. Here with a lowercase p. And we're also switching it up. We are in first person now, and we'll see how this goes. Basically, what I was trying to do the last match was show you how the third person gives you that camera angle advantage. When I was on the roof and I took that guy out, if I was in first person, there would be no way I could see what he was doing unless I exposed myself to him. And that would have put me at a much greater chance of losing that fight, even though I completely sucked and missed so many shots. There would have been a larger chance that I would have completely choked and have him taken me out, because he would have to see me every time I try to peek him. Or he would be able to see me every time I peeked him. So, now you can't do that in first person. This is a totally different game. And no guns. I wasn't paying attention because I was explaining things, so there might be people here. Usually is. I'm scared. Yeah, hot tip, I was just gonna say, this is a place where stuff spawns in these little outhouses. And a lot of good stuff too. This is great. I think it's an outhouse or a place to put your hay or something, I don't know. But yeah, that's a spawn point for loot. Guess I'll take the Uzi. I need a backpack. And there's a backpack. Just kidding, I don't want the Uzi, I want the ump. Oops. There we go. Try to load my guns. Man, those are some nice gun models. Love me some nice models and animations. I think that's why I like first person so much more. You just like feel like you're in the game. You're just that much closer to the action, like it brings your face like right up into the game. Flash hider for sniper rifle. Quick draw extended I can use. Compensator extended, grip. Looking pretty good, could use some sights. I probably should be keeping an eye out for people. I have this tendency to loot and heads down loot, basically not really pay attention to my surroundings in the early game because I'm just so focused on getting a gun so fast. It's not a good habit. Not a good habit. So again, switching to auto and making sure you skip over burst. I've died so many times by bringing up my gun thinking I was in full auto, but I only actually clicked the button once, so it brought me into burst mode. Oh, there's a guy. Got some good hits on him. What was he using? It sounded very quiet. That was interesting. I think it was like a silence. Or a pistol. Oh, it was a handgun suppressor. Interesting, that was very quiet. What pistol do you have? Yeah, the Glock. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll grab it off him. I took a little bit of damage, but I'm looking alright. That was so silent. I'm impressed. I need to use that. They did a really good job on this Glock model, too. Throw that suppressor on it. That's neat. That's pretty neat. I gotta heal. I only have bandages, but I'm okay. I think I do have a bit of ways to go with the circle. Yeah, it sucks, but I got some time. Not in a rush. I'm getting a little used to pulling down with a full auto spray. Basically, that's what I was trying to do back there with the ump. I'm spraying at them, like holding down mouse 1 with the auto fire, and then just trying to pull my mouse down. So just doing this as I spray. It's really hard to control because I don't also know how far to pull down and how fast to pull down, but it's definitely something you want to learn and get better at as you progress in the game, because that's going to put you in such a greater position over your opponents. Like, you'll have a one-up on them if you can learn to control that spray and pull down rather than tap, 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 because the auto shoots so much faster than single fire tapping. So that guy did not loot up here, and I have a helmet. I haven't gotten used to looking at my icons at the bottom left yet. That's where it shows my helmet and vest. I always bring up my inventory in first person and look at my character, because it's the only way to quickly tell if I have a helmet and vest. Alright, so we need a booster. I'll throw an energy drink on. Okay, so again, could be more people here, but we need to move. Like, we got a minute, but it's a long way, so let's do a quick scan and then head to the road. Quick scan. What do we got? Oh, yep. Nice. So if I was third person in a third person game, I'm gonna take a guess and say he would have seen me a long time ago. He would have been hopping over here and running this way, and he would have used his third person to look over there and see me coming out of the house. Or not even look. He might have not even had to turn his character. He would have just glanced at the side of the screen and seen me over there, and he would have had a one-up on me because I didn't know he was there. So again, advantages of third person are drastic, I would say. We do on ammo. We're good on ammo. Might grab a few more. Why do I have a quiver? That's weird. Don't have enough space. It's not letting me drag. I don't need a shotgun choke. It's not letting me control drag, which is weird, but there we go. Let's grab 30 more, and we're going to peace out. Extended quick draw for my pistol. Grab another vert grip. Why not? get out of here. I think I saw... what is that? That is a buggy or a rock? But we're gonna do UAZ because I feel a little more comfortable in UAZ. 51 alive. Doing some shots over there to the right. Still using my free look, just like third person. Just check around me. I'm gonna make sure my rifle's good to go, yeah. Haven't used that yet. We're out. So I'm gonna delete my marker, maybe put a new one down. We're just gonna take this puppy all the way up. This road all the way up. See how it goes. My catchphrase. See what happens. We're gonna see what happens. It's kinda lonely. I wonder where my squad went. One day my squad will come back to me. Hey guys. Sorry about the bumpy ride. Can't drive in first person. Also see my legs a little disorienting. I wonder when they're gonna rework the camera. I think it's coming soon, they said. Maybe not soon, but it's in the works. And the fact that I can swivel my head completely 360 is a little weird. But yeah, we just, these are the kind of things that you just forget about and try to turn a blind eye to when you're playing a video game. Hashtag realism. Oh, okay. I think they've adjusted the driving. I feel like the cars are a little bit easier to control in first person and they don't seem to flip as much. I especially noticed this with the motorcycle. I don't know, maybe you guys can chime in, let me know what you think. But driving a motorcycle in first person seems way safer than driving a motorcycle in third person. Could have just tested it by grabbing that one, but we're just gonna keep going. That's a spawn. Pretty much any car at the side of a road is a spawn. I do like how a long time ago they changed the east-facing cars thing. Before it was every single time a car was facing east, dead east, it meant that it was a spawn. Because all the cars started that way, facing in the same direction. I don't really know where I'm going. Let's try this complex, see if there's anyone here. Okay. Looks like the circle's going to be a Severny. Okay, so no one's been here because that car is still here. I'm just going to look for a better rifle. I'm not a huge fan of the M16. Maybe a better vest. Oops. What the? No! God. There we go. Could do some drop hunting. That might be fun. We're going to save that for next game because I feel pretty good about this one. Need some meds as well, and a better backpack, so it might be worth the time to loot it up here. Yeah, nothing good. Still feel that the first-person gun models are too far back. I feel like I should see more of my gun. I feel like it should be closer to that when I'm looking here. But that's just me. Level 2 bag. I didn't need that sight, but grab it anyway. Shots. Okay, let's get some action. I know you guys are falling asleep watching this. Just let me loot up here, and then we're going to go down and see what's up. I just don't know what I picked up there. Might have been a grip. I'd like some more first aids, but if I kill a guy, that means I don't have to go find one, because he might have one on him. I think the shots were over here. Didn't actually look. Okay, nope. The other way. Probably over there. My voice keeps breaking, I swear I'm not going through puberty. 27-year-old grown-ass man. Was that a guy or a bush? Fucking bush. Sorry. Sorry all my sponsors. I swore on stream. Excuse me. No, it's pretty stupid to just drive towards a firefight, but that's what the viewers want. Oh, gun it! Oh! Chasing this guy, let's do this thing. I think I can outrun him. I think Indasi is faster than UAZ. Chasing this sucker down. Come on, baby. Fight me, bro. Fight me IRL. Oh, God. Oh, it sounded good on paper. It sounded good on paper. One more scalding hot drop to end the day. We're going third person. We're gonna make something happen here. Got my all-time favorite stalker. Just kidding, it's one. And we're gonna actually shoot for... So we have two choices. We're split between Yaz and the shooting range. We can do Raz. Raz is right overhead. Let's do Raz. Drop at the top of the hill and work my way down to the city. Overshot slightly, but that's okay, because I thought that was Rozhawk. It's not a thing. That's why we look at our map, folks. Shooting right from my marker, that warehouse at the top of the hill. But I might veer off, depending if people go after that spot as well. I like to at least give myself a fighting chance. Okay, there's a guy. By that I mean I don't like to go into the same building that other people are in at the start of the game. Because if they get the gun first, you're dead. Looks like we're safe up here. Another hot loot spot, by the way. You probably know this, but up here, really good stuff. And up here, a sickle. Terrible stuff, but could be stuff. That's good. Nothing there. Look into the windows. Don't need to open the door. Come. See, this is the problem here with this. I'm just gonna try to punch him. Whatever. Come on, bro. Let's go. Fight Club. See? Sometimes it works. I'm not gonna recommend you do it, but sometimes it works. There's a guy in this building, and I have no gun. This is a problem. Run away! Run away! I think you might have noticed when I was punching that guy, my crosshair was way up in the sky. It's a little trick I learned a while ago. If you punch and you look up higher than where their head is, there's a chance to land a headshot with a regular punch. I'll explain what I mean in a second. So say this guy is a door frame, say this guy is that's his head. If I'm punching him, like this, my fists are actually hitting down here. But if I look up in the sky, like probably about that much higher above his head, and I punch, my punches are going to hit him right in the face. See where my fists are? So that way you can land headshots with punches, just like this, and kill them a lot faster than if you were aiming right at their head like that. Pro tip. This is why we watch Hotdrop, boys and girls, for those juicy tips. Bringing you all the action, all the horrific gunfights where I fail miserably, and all those scalding hot tips. Can other YouTubers give you that experience? Can they? The answer is no. We're gonna fight some mofos. Let's do this. Full auto. Shots down there. We're gonna run at them because, you know, why not? Alright, where are they? I think this house is a possibility. Or that house. Oh, no, there he is. On the roof. Way far away. But there could be another guy closer. It seemed like the gunshots felt a little bit closer than that. So I'm just going to keep an eye out. Maybe this pink house. Or salmon, if you will. Like a burnt sienna. Yep, there he is on the roof. Yep. Oh, there's a guy here. This is stupid. Oh! Yep, I deserve that. I said it was stupid because as I rounded this corner, he was going to have a full reload. And he should have just gunned me down as soon as I stepped around the corner. It's like that anticipation that you need to have of like, okay, if I do this right now, you need to think on the fly to think, if I do this, this will happen. And if he was a better shot, or if he reloaded a little bit faster, or if he was a better player, that's what would have happened to me. I would have been dead in a heartbeat. And I learned that from Counter-Strike. I would always analyze like my decision making on the fly and think, okay, if I round this corner and a guy has an AWP, if he's a good shot, I'm dead in a heartbeat. Like, there's absolutely no way I should survive that. So you always have to assume that the guy you're fighting against is a really good player. And if you play cautiously with that in mind, you're typically going to live a lot longer. So I knew it was a stupid idea going around that corner like that. It turned out he didn't kill me and another guy did, but I mean, it's just something to be aware of that, you know, don't put yourself in those situations if you can avoid it. If I knew that there was no one else around me, maybe I would have done something differently. I just knew that there was a lot of people in the area, and to push him was the best idea I had at the time. And also, I'm doing it for the viewers. That's what you guys want to see. You want to see those juicy kills and juicy deaths, so this is what I bring you guys, and this is why we do it. So I think that's all for this episode, and I'll post it up in a second, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching another episode of Somewhat Lukewarm Drops. We've got episode 12 coming up soon, and look forward to that in a couple days. So until then, I'll see you in game.